I live in a small town on the Mexican border called McAllen, Texas. We are a bicultural, medically underserved community, which is why we moved here. People come to me to try to get help with their answers if they know me, if they're lucky enough to know who I am or can see me at the grocery store or wherever. And that just didn't seem fair to me. So I decided to write this book because I wanted to let people know that there is help for your urological condition. Prostate cancer, erectile dysfunction, low testosterone, these are not big issues when you know how to fix them. But most men aren't willing to talk about it. I was known as the Dick Doctor's wife. The people in this town gave me that name. Everywhere I went, even the grocery store, I could be walking down the produce aisle and people would stop me and ask me urological questions. And I would tell them, yes, your problem can be solved. That's why I wrote the book. The three main topics I cover for women would be lack of desire, where the hell is my wine? Incontinence, because women leak, especially after the childbirth years, and pelvic prolapse, which women don't know or talk about.
Value in Madeline's book is that it brings to light very important issues that are essentially almost never discussed, both in public and in many instances with her doctors. And she's able to convey such valuable information using very light and humorous language that makes it a lot easier for the lay population to read.
My name is Paul Zeck. I'm 92 years old, and this is my golfing buddy Sharon, who outdrives me constantly. 64 years we were married, and we had 8 children, and I had no idea that having 8 children could have an effect on the urological system of my wife. And if I'd only known about that when we were married, it would have made a huge difference in how I would have treated her. I loved her dearly, but I would have treated her with much more respect.
My best friends actually read it. They kind of discovered that they had some problems but were a little too embarrassed. One thing important that I learned from the book is to always ask questions, because you never know if there's something behind a problem that you're having.
The amount of work that it took for her to do the research, to write it, and to make sure that the book was going to be of some value to patients in general. So yes, I'm very, very proud of it, and I support her 100% in this project.
These are things that can be solved. That's why I wrote about it in my book. I tell women that these things are interfering with your quality of life. You don't have to map your way around town while you're shopping looking for a bathroom. Take my book with you to your urologist or the urogynecologist and get your problem solved, because all these problems can be fixed.
The most memorable thing about my mom's book is probably the prosthetics chapter. I didn't really know that stuff existed. It's kind of bizarre. There's a lot of information in there that people need to know about.
If you have a penis or vagina, you need to read my book.